players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from Breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Nix here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live. We're live with Pokemon. First, I'm gonna run the daily road trip number 74 here. Dice roll must be 4 or higher. Top spot gets 5 points in the card. Second spot gets 3 points. Third gets 1. Good luck. 7 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and final round 7. Pun. Getting the 5 points in the card, Jay Katniss, and then Chai Unit there, wrapping up second and third. Congratulations, you three. Just saving that. All right, perfect. Let's switch back over to the desktop. I put our winners in here real quick. Should be all set there. Perfect. Perfect. All right, here we go. Pokemon number 2 high-end random type. Getting my list up here. All right, good luck, everyone. Down to, looks like 12 spots left in Logo Fractors. Let's start with some of these ETBs or not ETBs, these booster bundles. We'll start with Black Bolt here. Be sure to drop in, say hello. Let me know who's hanging out with me for this one. All right. Escavalier on the Pokeball. Pokeball is Scolpedy. Scolpedy? There's some goofy names in Pokemon. I don't know what 99% of these are. I know the originals, that's about it. Oh, this one's the Master Ball. And Pansage. Pansage there for the grass type. The little monkeys. Gotta love the little monkeys there. 89. 89 grass going to DT Wheezy. Then we got Gensic. Gensic 67. There, that is Steel. Steel going to Rocky Quan there. That is Rufflet on the Pokeball. So 2 Pokeballs and a Master Ball in there. And then a Full Art and an EX. Not bad, not bad. Let's go ahead and do White Flare now. Swadloon. Swadloon there, grass. That is 88. Jellicent is 45. Our new low. Psychic going to Aaron. Card after the code always gets stuck. It's just a regular card, but Blitzel, our Blitzy, Ferrothron there on the Master Ball, Steel type. And Hilda on the trainer spot there, 164. Trainer going to Jimmy G. And Keldeo. Keldeo. That's a cool one. I like that card. Keldeo 167. Water going to Hammer. I like that one. That's our new high. And Buffalint EX there, normal type. 77. And there is Min Xiao on the Pokeball. And then Wobat. Wobat. Psychic there, 119. Man, that was a heck of a booster bundle right there. Psychic going to Aaron. 45 still our low. Prismatic. Got 12 left in Logo Fractors, 16 left in Hockey, 26 left in Boys of Summer, 9 left in the Garbage Pail Green Day. Battle of the Bands. I don't really know either, Aaron. We're just throwing shots in the dark right now. There's Pincer Grass. Your guess is as good as mine, unless it's like Charizard. Noctowl. Flareon Hollow. There is Briar, Glaceon Hollow. Briar on the Pokeball there for the trainer spot. Hey, Pokemon is blown up and it continues to grow. Every time when we think we've hit the peak, we have not. It keeps going up. Flareon EX there. Fire. Fire going to Dax. That is 14. So yeah, literally every time we think it's hit its peak, it just continues to climb. Random stuff will like pop overnight and it'll just be like, what the heck? Slowpoke, or Slowking, and then Leafeon. Slowking there for the water type. That's on the Master Ball. All right, we'll get into our ETBs, and then we'll do our booster bundle, our booster box, and then we will end with the 151, just because I don't want to move everything to get to it. No, it's the Blooming Waters. Blooming Waters. Tornadus. Normal. That is 210. So that'll be our new high. 210 normal type. It's called, yeah, it's not the premium. It is, I guess it is. It's the Blooming Waters Premium Collection, whatever that means. I know there is a ultra premium 151 Ultra Premium, but that's the one with the Charizard, right? I think. I don't know. I can't keep track. I just like saving 151 for the end because I actually know those Pokemon. I know the originals because that's when I grew up, was collecting the originals. I had them all. I'd be sitting on a gold mine if I would have kept them. Zora, Pokeball. And Hilda again. It's a Hilda break. Trainer spot, 171 on that one. We're going to catch all the Hildas, apparently. Panseer. There is Whimsicott. Number 5 there, Grass. Whimsicott going to be our new low. There is Goliath and Arching. That's a cool one. Fighting is going to Hazel Rama there. 132. Or 131, excuse me. Zorak. There is Gotheltel. Buffalint there again for the normal type. And Jellicent there. Psychic to Aaron. Either do I. There was someone in the shop that was like really into Pokemon, and he was kind of explaining to me. I don't know. I was trying to understand who chooses like what's the hit card, and he goes, "Well, it's the desirable ones." And I said, "Well, why is that one more desirable than that one?" Like I haven't quite figured that part out yet. Haven't quite figured out why one is so much more desirable than the other when it essentially looks the same. I don't know. I haven't quite figured it out, I'll be honest. Alright, let's see what I can do. Just went a little more off in the logo fractors break. $10 off all teams in Boys of Summer. Just went off a little bit more in hockey. Hockey's actually sitting pretty good. All right, let's keep on rolling here. Yeah, exactly. Brilliant. The rounded corners is brilliant. But they do get whitening. That's one thing they do look for when it comes to grading Pokemon, is the whitening in the corners happens sometimes because of that. But not as bad as the like sports cards. Thundurus. That is 209 electric type. so quiet now that that air just turned off. I can hear myself think. All right, here we go. Prism Energy on the Pokeball there. And Panpour. We're going for all the monkeys. Going for all the monkeys there. Water to Hammer. We got a whole animated showcase. Cranigal. And Master Ball is Solosis and Kyurem Water 28 out of 086. Or I guess it doesn't matter what the second one is. First number only matters because of the road trip. There is Fennel. Fennel, another trainer spot there. Need some more sleeves, so I figure I'll burn that one up. What's up, small boar? Golurk on the Pokeball. And that is going to bring us to our booster bundle and then the 151. A lot of packs here. Bear with me. Yeah, like I said, 11 spots left in Logo Fractor 10 box. Pick your team. That is $10 to $30 off. $10 to $30 off. We are $5 to $10 off all teams in the Hockey Mixer with Clear Cut, SPA, SP Authentic, and then Credentials. I believe I'm $15 to $20 off all spots in the Garbage Pail Kids Rolling Stones. We got, what else do we got up and filling? There was one other one. What else is up there? Oh, Boys of Summer. $10 off all spots in Boys of Summer. Full case. That stuff is loaded. Loaded, and an underrated product for sure. I remember doing full booster cases of Obsidian Flames. Booster box case, 6-box booster case. It was so many packs, and they were actually kind of hard to open. These ones aren't quite as bad. They're usually like, what, 36 pack? No, probably even more. Yeah, I think they're probably about 36 packs, I think, in a booster box, if I remember correctly. All right, here we go. Team Rockets, Maltreese 31 there. That's fire. Team Rockets, Zapdos. Team Rockets, Rattata. Zorora. Ethan's Pikachu. Or Pichu. That one's not Pikachu. I always called it Baby Pikachu, but it's not. Gorbis. There is Team Rockets Persian. 150 there. Normal type. Analape. Misty Psyduck. Team Rockets Sneasel. Swellow and Ethan's Ho-Oh. Ethan's Ho-Oh. That one's going to take our mid. I think this is one of the bigger chases in this product. I think it's one of these. I don't know if this is the exact one. But we'll go Zo-Oh there. Grass still up there. Fire going to Dax. I can't remember if that's the big one or not. Dundozo. Water. Team Rockets Sneasel again. There is Arvin's Mastiff. English Mastiff dog here out of 139. That's dark type. Misty's Lapras. Nice one there for the water spot. I remember that Pokemon. That's 194. Water 2 Hammer. Regirock 101 there. That is fighting. And Jan Mega EX there. Grass. The Flying Dragonfly. 206. Just missing our high number there. Grass to Aaron. Bring on the shinies. Shinier the better is what I think. Team Rockets Articuno. Blaziken. There is Stevens Metagross. Stevens Metagross there. Steel 145. Greedent. Team Rocket Zapdos. Team Rocket's Mewtwo EX Psychic. Team Rockets, Wolflint. Zorora. Cynthia's Roserade. And Team Rockets Meowth. Team Rockets Meowth there. Normal. That's 203. Normal to Zach B. Jan Mega. 3 out of 182. Another low number there for the grass. Team Rockets Articuno. Drowsy Gorbis. Misty's Gyarados. And Team Rockets Spidos. I like this card. I just like the colors of this one. Team Rockets Spidos there going to the grass type. Grass to Aaron. Or sorry, no, you got Psychic. I lied. DT Wheezy. DT Wheezy there. Gonna bring us to our 151 box. Top loaders don't like to quite pop. I don't want to bend the cards, so it's just easier to do that. All right, here we go. 151. Is the Blastoise Jumbo. Oops, sorry. Sorry, Hilda. Get our promos here. And then our packs. First is Venusaur there, number 3. Grass. Blastoise EX there, 9. Water. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Like I said, I'm no professional, so I don't know. Sometimes these promo cards are actually like crazy expensive. All right, final box. I'm definitely better with this set than any other one. I'm still no Pokemon Master, but I know this set. So like for Psychic, for instance, you're looking for like Alakazam, and I think Jinx is another one. All right, final box. Cubone, Articuno Hollow. Gengar Hollow. There's Nidoking. It's a cool one. Dark. RPA. Definitely RPA incoming. It's gonna be a Blastoise RPA. Turtle Shell Relic. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Charizard EX. Fire. Going to Dax. There we go, Dax. There's one of the big dogs. There's one of the. That's definitely not an RPA. That's a Legends auto right there. And then we have the other Charizard EX behind it. Nice little sequence. That's definitely not a RPA. That one is a Legends auto, 100%. Mewtwo Hollow. Jolteon Hollow. Weezing Hollow. Charizard EX again. Two Charizard EX and then a Charizard alternate art. Nidoking, I think that's what they're called. Alternate arts. I know there's like full arts, alternate arts. I don't know. Super short prints, just like sports cards. I just don't know what's what. Gengar. And that is gonna wrap us up. I appreciate everyone as always. Like I said, 4 breaks still available for the night. 4 breaks available if you're looking for some more action. We got Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Pinsir, Slowking, Blitzel, Michao, Ferrothorn, Rufflet, Escavalier, and then Scolipede, Metatros, Kyurem, and then Thundurus. Moltres, Persian, Dundozo, Mobstiff, Regirock, Mewtwo, Yanmega, Prism Energy, Crinagle, Solasis, Golurk, Zora, Panzer, Goliath, Gothitelle, Flareon, and then Genesect. Psychic over here is Woobat, Jellicent, and then Jellicent EX there. We got Nidoking for the dark type, Lapras, Panpour, Keldeo, and then Blastoise there for the water. Couple Hildas here. We got Briar and then Fennel. And then we have Arching for the fighting type. And on to our Road Trippers. High serial number is going to be the normal type. Team Rockets, Meowth, Tornadus, and then 2 Buffalants. Normal going to Zach B. There is Team Rockets, Spidos, Whimsicott, Pansage, Swandaloon, Yanmega, and then Venusaur there. Grass was DT Weezy. And then in the mid, we got some Charizards. 2 Charizard EX, Ho-Oh EX, and then Charizard there flying away. Fire going to Dax. All right, that is going to do it for me on this one, guys. Like I said, feel free to check out the app. Still some great spots left, some great deals to be had tonight. I appreciate everyone as always, and I'll see you back here soon.